All right, APBA fans, we're going to have a little APBA frenzy here on a Monday night. We're going to play 1997 Master Game Baseball, and I'm going to play this pretty quickly. Then I'm going to go right into a APBA football game, hopefully. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I got it in, but I'm trying to get at least a quarter of that game in. I'm going to play the 72 Bengals versus the 76 Redskins. So let's get started the baseball game. We're going to be playing the 97 Pirates, who are 9-9, versus the 97 Cubs, who are 7-11. And so the Pirates starting lineup's going to go as follows. We're going to have Tony Womack leading off. Batting second will be Midre Cummings. Batting third will be Al Martin. Batting fourth will be Kevin Young. Batting fifth will be Joe Randa. Batting sixth will be Kevin Polkovich. Batting seventh, Jose Guillen, the Wild Stallion. Batting eighth, Jason Kendall. And pitching for the Pirates is the NL ERA leader, Francisco Cordova. He's a CYZ. He's a grade 10 with a G and a YZ for the Master Game. So first batter up for the Bucs is Tony Womack. He'll be facing Steve Traxel, who's a D, YZ with an L. He's a 5 YZ in the Master Game. So first roll we're going to do is for the ballpark effects. And Wrigley Field rolls are 5. So Cubs will be +7. And the Pirates, oh my goodness, will be +12. +14. Holy Moses. So +7 and +14. So +14 is a 32 or less on a couple flyouts by certain batters. Could be a home run. So we have to remember +7, +14. So here we go. Steve Traxel, Tony Womack. 41. Get my ball stat going. Okay, 41 is a grounder to short. So we go. I know I could use the hotkeys, but for these recording purposes, a little bit easier if I use the mouse. Batting second will be Midre Cummings, 1 out. Let's get the defense up there. So defense left to right for the outfield for the Cubs is Doug Glanville, Brian McRae, Sammy Sosa. Infield will be first base Mark Grace, second base Ray Sanchez, third base Kevin Ory, shortstop Sean Dunston, and catching is Scott Servais. Okay, Midre Cummings. 16-28. That's a grounder to short. Okay, batting third is Al Martin. Martin's batting .253, 4 home runs. 35 is going to be a 14. That's going to be a walk. Let's go. 2 big walks there. Okay, Kevin Young, runner on first. Al Martin is a D30 stealer. Oh boy. So let's check that out. We might want to steal base here. So Scott Servais is a +1, so it makes him 29 chances. Steve Traxel was a +1, so it makes 28 chances. So Al Martin's gonna try to steal second with 28 out of 36 chances. He needs to roll 54 or less. He's safe at second. Okay, let's roll for a wild throw for Trax for Servais. 1. 45. 1 and 45 is a catcher. Blank, so no wild throw. So Kevin Young's up. Runner on second. 44 is a 7. Might get a run in here. So 7 is a single to right. Let's get the distance. It's a 2. It's a 52 to right. 52 right fielder is Sammy Sosa, so 52 and 36. That difference is 16. And we're going to add in Al Martin's speed is a 17. So that's a 33. So we are going to not throw home. Just hit the cutoff man, let Martin score. Because if I would have thrown home, then Kevin Young has a real good chance of getting a second. So we're not going to do that. We'll hold Kevin Young at first, and it'll be 1-0 Pirates. Give him a single. Runner scores. 1-0 Pirates here at Wrigley Field. Kevin Young with the RBI. He's on first base. Joe Randa. The Joker. 46-13 to strikeout. Okay, after one, it is 1-0 Pirates. Here comes Francisco Cordova. And we're going to have leading off will be Brian McRae for the Cubbies. Brian McRae's batting .319 with a home run, 5 RBIs. 65-35, that's a grounder to third. Brings up Doug Glanville. Doug Glanville with a 300 batting card. 11-0, look out. Second column, 32s and 8s. That's just a single on the second column for Doug Glanville. He's a C25. Let's see if he can run on Kendall Cordova. So Kendall +2, so it's 20. Brings him down to 23. Cordova's a 0, so he stays at 23. So trailing the game, no. Glanville stay at first, but they are going to hold him at first here. So that brings up for the Cubs, Mark Grace. Mark Grace 51-8. He's adding 1 to righties down here, as you can see. See that? Adding 1 to righties. So that makes Cordova an 11. So that's a single. That's a single line drive to left. So Glanville's going to hold at second there. And Cubs got runners at first and second. 1 out for, look who's up, slamming Sammy Sosa. Year before his big home run year, he had 36 home runs that year in 1997. So let's roll. Slamming Sammy. 66 gone. Back out of here. Takes Francisco Cordova deep. Oh, no, Cordova does have a G, so we should check that. So adding 3, so it's a 13. So it's a 1 versus a 13, first and second. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. I thought it was, he took it away. 1 versus a 13 is blank, so that is nothing. That home run stands. 3-0 Cubbies. Brings up Pittsburgh native Kevin Orie. Kevin Orie rolls a 64-13. That's a strikeout. We have Scott Servais. Scott Servais rolls a 45-14. That's a walk. So Scott Servais on first base for Ray Sanchez. Or no, Sean Dunstan's up. Sean Dunston running first, second, 2 outs. 44 is an 8. He's a -1, adding 1 to Cordova's 10s, 11. So it's a letter line drive single. First and second, 2 outs for Ray Sanchez. 16-28, that's a grounder to short. But the Cubs strike for 3 runs on the 3-run Sammy Sosa homer is 3-1. Kevin Polkovich will lead off for the Cubbies, or for the Pirates. Kevin Polkovich, bagging groceries when this season started, and he was a call-up. And he was part of this exciting 97 Pirates team, finished second place to the Astros. Still a losing record, though, but it was really exciting to watch. 66, Kevin Polkovich rolls a 66-0. 52-11, that's a base hit. Polkovich is an E20, so he's going to stay at first. Jose Guillen for the Bucs. Jose Guillen, oops. 65-35 is a foul out. To the catcher, I'll bring up Jason Kendall. Jason Kendall in the years, batting .286, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. 31's a 9, adding 1 to Traxler's righty. 5 is a 9 on a 6 is still a base hit. First and second, we play all master game here. All right, first and second, it brings up the pitcher, Francisco Cordova, with 1 out. Francisco Cordova is going to lay down the bunt. 24-13. It's a foul strike. He's going to try to bunt again. He has a very poor hitting card. 52-27. 27 is going to be a defense check on a third baseman, who's a Kevin Orr's a 4. 63 on a 4. Is fielding 3, so he gets the sacrifice down. 5-4. Runners advance. So it's A5, P4. That is second and third, 2 outs for Tony Womack. Ducks on the palm for the Buccos, can get back into it here. 43-29. 29 is a grounder back to the pitcher. Okay, so bottom is second. We have the pitcher leading off for the Cubbies against Francisco Cordova, with the Cubs up in this one. Okay, make sure we get that looking good. My setup's not as good as some of you guys, but I'm going to try. 14-30, fly to left. Back to the top of the order, 1 out, 3-1. Cubby 66, Brian McRae goes 0, double column. 11-1, that's out of here. We'll check that G on Cordova. 1 on a 12. Make sure there's no G under the 12. There is no G, so that is a home run. Brian McRae, 4-2. 4-2 Cubs, actually. Okay, so we have Doug Glanville's up. Brian McRae goes deep. 51-8. Adding nothing to Cordova's 10, so he stays at 10. So it's 8 on a 10 is a base hit. Mark Grace. He might go now. So C25. So we're going to send Glanville now. So C can go. Actually, he's ahead by 2 runs. Yeah, so he can go. So 25, and Kendall was a +2, so it's 23. 23 chances. 23 chances is a 46 or less, and he's safe. So Glanville's going to take off. He needs to roll a 46 or less. 46 on the button. He's safe. Check for wild throw by Kendall. 3 and a 62. It is no wild throw on the play. And Glanville's at second, 1 out for Mark Grace. Mark Grace 31-9, adding 1 to 10 is 11, so 9 and 11 is going to be an out. Let's see what happens there. So 9 11 is 27. 27 goes to third, so we have to check the defense. Third baseman, so that's a grounder. Third baseman Joe Randa. 35 is on a 3. It's a 3 defense. That's a fielding 3, 27. So it's a 5-3 runner to third. It's a 5-3 runner to third. Brings up Sammy Sosa again. Steroid era. Classic game. Afternoon game here at Wrigley Field on a Thursday afternoon. Pirates Cubs. 55-8. 8, adding 3 to Cordova's 10 to 13. So it's 8 on a 13, runner on third, and Cordova's going to weasel out of this as a fly ball to right. He gets out of the inning. So going to the top of the third inning, it's 4-2 Cubs. Steve Traxel's back out there for the Cubbies. Batting for the Pirates, a clean 446 batting average and 74 at bats. Midre Cummings. 32-26. That's a ground ball to second baseman Sanchez for 1 out. I'm going to bring up Al Martin. Al Martin, 12-25 is a grounder to second. Sanchez makes the play again, 2 away. Bring up Kevin Young. Kevin Young with a 46-13. Strike 3, you're out. Okay, going to the bottom of the third. Cordova back out there for the Buccos. We're going to have Kevin Ory leading things off for the Chicago Cubs. 15-8. He's a +1 versus righty, so he's reducing Cordova's grade by 1. So his 10 goes down to a 9. So it's a 15-8 on a 9. It's a base hit. Kevin Ory's on first. He's an E20 Steeler, so he's going to stay at first. They are going to hold him, though. Bring up Scott Cervase. 34-31. Watch out for the ballpark check, because that is a 34-31 rolls. If they have a 1 anywhere in their card, you're going to roll again on the ballpark effects. Wrigley Field's a +7, so 21 or lower. This ball hit the center field is just going to keep going over the ivy, so we're looking for a 21 or less. 21 or less, and it's not 55, so it's just a fly at the center. Okay, Sean Dunston is up, Thunder Pup. Sean Dunston, 52-27. That's going to be a ground ball to Randa. Let's see if he can turn double play. He's a fielding 3, 65, nope. So it's a 5-3 grounder to second. All right, so let's go to Ray Sanchez. Ray Sanchez, 31-9. Adding 2 to Traxel's 7. This might bring in a run for the... Oh, no, 9 on a 12 runner on second. Is going to be a grounder to second to end the inning. And that is it for the third inning. So going to the fourth, score is Cubs 4, Pirates 2. We're going to have Joe Randa leading off here against Steve Traxel. Okay, here we go. Joe the Joker Randa, 61-22, is going to check the defense of the catcher. Catcher is Scott Cervase. He's an 8. 64 and an 8. It's a fielding 3, so that's an error on Traxel. Throws it away. Backed up by the right fielder. Rand has to stay at first. So Rand is at first. He's a 12 speed for Kevin Polkovich. Kevin Polkovich. Rambo is his nickname back then. Kevin Polkovich. 31-9, adding 2 to Traxel's 5 is a 7, so that's a base hit. You need to get the 8 to take that single away. So Polkovich is on first. Guillen is up. Who's a Guillen looking to get that 11-33 or 66, getting a double column. Try to get an extra base hit here. Put the Pirates, tie the game up at least. 16-28. Look out for the double plays. That's a ground ball to Sean Dunston. He's trying to get fielding 1 play out of this. So Dunston's a 7, so he would need to roll a 16 or lower to get a fielding 1. Let's see. 33 on a 7 is a fielding 3. That's going to be a force at second. So. Okay, first and third, 1 out for Jason Kendall. Jason Kendall. 54. Oh, might be a sac fly here. Okay, 32. That's a fly ball out to Sosa, who's a 1 defense, which is poor as you can get in APBA. 56, he makes a 1 play, so it's 32 to right. So that is 59 is the hit value. So 59 minus Sosa's arm at 36. 23. 23 plus Randa's speed of 12 is 35. So let's try to throw him out. So let's see if 25. If I throw home, Guillen's automatically be able to take second from first, so we're not going to throw. So we'll give Kendall the sac fly to right field. Scores, right field. Okay, so that is a sac fly, makes it 4-3. And that brings up Cordova. 35-13 is a strikeout. Okay, Cordova's back out there. And look who's at bottom of the 4th, the pitcher. So pitcher to start off the bottom of the 4th for the Cubs. 15 is a, look out for that, 23. It's an error check on somebody. So 23 is a grounder to the pitcher. Cordova's is a 1. 50, that's a poor place. That's an error on Cordova. As Traxel takes first on the error. Traxel's on first. He's an 11 speed. Brings up Brian McRae, top of the order for the Cubs. 64-13. Strike 3. You're out. 1 away. Cordova gets him with the change. Doug Glanville. 65-35. That's a first. That's a foul out to the catcher. 2 away, Mark Grace. Mark Grace, 61-24. And that is a, we'll call that a force out. Okay. Going to the top of the 5th inning, It is Tony Womack. Pirates trailers 1-1, 4-3 here in the top of the 5th. At the top of the order against Traxel. Traxel's faced 18 batters. 65-35. That's a grounder to third base. Brings up Midre Cummings. Midre Cummings 31-9 against Traxel's 5. Adding 1 to 5 is 6, so that's a base hit. Midre Cummings. He's a D16, not a big stealing threat, so he's going to be whole. He does a 12 speed. Here's up Al Martin. He has a 66. He has a 1 at 66 here. Al Martin, 42-22. That's a hit by pitch. Plunks him. Says Traxel did not want to do that because you have Kevin Young's 4 power number card here. Kevin Young is looking to go deep on Traxel. He has a 11-1, 11-4, 66-1, 22-5, 33-5. 14-30, fly left. Joe Randa. 2A is a 64-39. First and second, 39. Okay, that's going to be check the defense of the catcher. Surveys, he's an 8. They're fielding 1 play, so we have a pickoff here. Strike, runner caught off second if neither team leads by more than 5 runs. It's a 2-4 pickoff. So Midre Cummings caught leaning, surveys, fires down. Ray Sanchez applies a tag. He is out. A2, P4. Bottom of the 5th. We're going to have Sosa, Ori, and Surveys leading off. Cubs holding on to this 4-3 lead. Pirates are in first place at 500 here in the 1997 chapter of the Steroid Era Project. So let's go. Let's see, get these cards looking good. Okay, Sammy Sosa, 36-13 to strike out. Brings up Kevin Ori. Kevin Ori with 11-0. Look out. Against his hometown team. 35-6. That's a double for Kevin Ori. Brings up Scott Surveys. Scott Surveys, 31-9. Adding 3 to Cordova's 10-13. This might be too good. 9 on a 13 is a single through short. Let's check the distance. 4, so that is a 41 to left. Left fielder's Martin. He's a 30 arm, so that's 11 plus 9 is 20. So like a near 50-50 chance of scoring. We're going to send him. So Kevin Ori needs to roll a 42 or less to score on a survey single. And he rolls a 42. He scores under the tag by throw by Al Martin to Jason Kendall. Eludes Kendall's tag. And the Cubs lead 5-3. Surveys with his RBI hit. Brings up Sean Dunston. 5-3 Cubbies. 66-1. That is back. Let's check that. 1 on 11. 1 on 11 is a blank. That is a home run. as they go crazy at Wrigley. 7-3 Cubbies. Running away with it now. Ray Sanchez. Sanchez 21-30 is a fly to left. And next batter is Steve Traxel. 11-0. Even Traxel's getting into the fun. Second column, 36-6, a double. Top of the order is Brian McRae. He's 1 for 3 with a homer. So Cubs have 3 homers on the day by McRae, Sosa, and Dunston. 22-8 on a 12. Runner on second is Traxel. That's going to be a single over second. See how far it is. 8-6. 2 outs. It's a 65 to center. That's going to be 35, and Traxel's going to score easily from second with no throw. Your score is 8-3 Cubs. It's a bloodbath. Okay, Gillanville. 55-8. 55-8 on a 10, and first the line drive. 13th Cub hit of the day. 8 runs, 13 hits in an error. That'll bring up Mark Grace. 16-28, mercifully. That ends the inning for the Cubs. Not until they score 4 runs on Cordova, who'll be coming out. So let's get Traxel back in there. He's got a nice cushion now to work with his D rating. He's going to face Joe Randa. $31-9. Randa knocks 1 off a righty, so 5-4, so that's a base hit. Joker Randa, Kevin Polkovich. 43-29 on Traxel's Y is going to strike him out. Jose Guillen. 23-26, runner on first. We're going to have to check the defense. Ray Sanchez is an 8. He's at fielding 1, 26. 4-6. Guillen's not slow, so that's just a 4P6. 1 out. Runner on first is Guillen. He's a 16 speed. Bring up Jason Kendall. Jason Kendall, 297. Hitter on the year, 34-31. That's a fly to center. Okay, let's go. Let's put someone else in here for the Buccos since Cordova got shelled. We're going to put in Mark Wilkins. He's going to bat or pitch for the Buccos. We're going to go new pitcher. Mark Wilkins is going to bat 9th. Okay. And leading off on the 6th for the Cubbies will be Sammy Sosa. 61-30 is a fly to left. Kevin Ory. 46-24 is a grounder to short. Scott Surveys. 16-28. Grounder short. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Okay. So Wilkins goes 1, 2, 3, going to the top of the 7th. Traxel's still in there. I have a pinch hitter for Wilkins. Send up Turner Ward with his 353 card. Versus Traxel. Here we go. Batter up. Top of the 7th. Cubs in lead. Comfortable 8-3 lead here at Wrigley. 45-14 is a walk. I forgot to put the pinch hitter in ball stat. Let's go pinch hit. Turner Ward, okay. The walk. Okay, so runner on first for Tony Womack. .42 is a 13, is a strikeout. Okay, Midre Cummings, batting average down to 447. 52, we'll call that. 27. Runner on first. It's going to be a ground ball to Ori with a 4. 64 on a 4 is a grounded to third base. Only plays to first. And Ward takes second for Al Martin. Al Martin 36-33 is a grounder to second. Or pop out to second. Okay. Okay, 7th inning stretch. Harry Carey singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I 1, I 2, I 3. Okay, let's put in Jason Christensen here for the Buccos, who's coming in here as a BXZ. I'm sorry, just a BX. He's a master game grade 14 with a G. He's a move to first +2. Let us put him in here. I'll say does not bat. Who's up for the Cubbies? Sean Dunston. He homered earlier. He's 2 for 3 on the day. His 3rd home run of the year. He's batting .324 on the year. Sean Dunston. Thunder Pup. He's actually going to get traded to the Pirates later this season in their little push to take out the Astros. 12-25. Christensen's X strikes him out. Ray Sanchez. 51-9. Adding 2's at 9 on a 16's a base hit. I'm going to keep Traxel in here. We're going old school, keeping pitchers in the game here. This is the 90s. Okay, Traxel staying in here is a 12-25. That's going to be a double play. Okay, old boards, I used to take that away. I used to make a strikeout. Not in these new boards. Well, these aren't new boards, but somewhat new. Okay, top of the 8th. Let's see this fatigue situation for Traxel now. So he has given up 3 runs. He's a Q2, so he's going to go down 1 point this inning. So he'll be down to a 4. Now, he hasn't allowed an earned run in 5 innings, so he's actually going to get a bump up for that. So he's going to get a bump up to an 11-10, and he's going to be down 1 for the fatigue. So he's going to pitch this inning as a 9YZ, if you can follow that. So he pitched 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, no earned runs allowed. So he gets 5 points bump in his grade for that. So he goes from a 5 to a 10. And then a Q2 goes down 1 point in the 8th. So he's down to a 9. So it'll be a 9YZ to Kevin Young. Kevin Young, 36-14 to walk. Okay, Joe Randa. 21-32 is a fly to right. One away, Kevin Polkovich. 24-13 is a strikeout. Traxel's looking good here. Jose Guillen. Jose Guillen, 52-27. That's a ground to the third. Okay, so that's it. Going to the bottom of the eighth. Christensen's back out there for the Bucs. And batting for the Cubbies is going to be Doug Glanville. Okay. Or Brian McRae, I'm sorry. Brian McRae, then Glanville. 15-11, base hit. 5-run lead. Jeez. "21 chances to take second. He's going to go. So Brian McRae is going to take off. 43 or less. He's safe. Oh, he's gunned down by Jason Kendall. Caught stealing second. Okay, so that's 1 out for Doug Glanville. 56-34. That's a popper to short. We have Mark Grace. Mark Grace, 14-30. Fly to left. Okay, that is going to be it for Christensen. Traxel, I'm going to bring in another pitcher here. I'm going to bring in the closer. Who's Terry Adams. This is interesting. He's a D closer, which is very interesting. Makes things fun during the year. But he's not. It's not a save situation, but we're going to put him in anyway. So we'll go new pitcher, Terry Adams. So he does not bat. Okay. So if he comes to bat, things aren't looking good for the Cubs. So let's go to the ninth. Jason Kendall will lead off for the Pirates. They're trailing by 5, 8-3. Pirates 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Cubs 8 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. 35s or 14s, a walk. Okay, we got Christensen's up, so let's bring in pinch hitter. Let's see who we want. I want to get Mark Smith in there. Okay, Mark Smith. Got a little bit of power here. 503 slugging card. He's got a 22-0, 33-0, 66-1. Hopes trying to get back into this. Let's put the pinch hit into ball stat. Mark Smith. There we go. 61-13 struck him out. Pirates down their last 2 outs. Okay, then we're going to go Tony Womack. Tony Womack's up. 21-30. That's a fly ball left field. Doug Glanville's there. Makes the play. Lots of partying and drinking going on in the bleachers at Wrigley here late in the day. Cubbies are about to raise the W here. We got the Pirates leading hitter, Midre Cummings at the plate. He is 1 for 4 on the day. 2 outs. 25-8 on Adams' 5. That's a base hit. Cummings just keeps on hitting first and second. Brings up Al Martin. Pirates down last out, first and second. Adams looks in. He's a righty. 6'3", 205 out of Mobile, Alabama. Batting against lefty Al Martin. 25-10. Look out. 10 on a 7. 10 on a 7. Are the Buccos still alive? Yes, they are. Beats out Chopper. Fills the bases. Adams is making the Cubs management sweat this one out. Bases loaded. 2 outs for their power hitter, Kevin Young, 4 homers on the year. 51-8, adding 3 to righties, 8 on an 8. That's going to be a base hit. Kevin Young over short, 61 to left. So that goes 30. Cummings is a 12. So 30 plus 12 is 42. That's over 36. So Cummings and Martin both score easily. Kendall goes a second on a 2-run single by Kevin Young. Makes it 8-5. Tying run at the plate, Joe Randa, the Joker. Can the Bucs pull off a miraculous comeback here at Wrigley? Looking for the home run here. 64-39 on a first and second. To the catcher, Cervais is an 8. 51 on an 8. That's going to be fielding 1. This might be a pickoff to end the game. It is a snap throw down to second again. And Al Martin is picked off by Scott Cervais on a 2-4 to Sanchez again. Again to end the game. Jay out at second. 2-4. Scott Cervais fires down to Sanchez to nail Al Martin to end this ball game and send the Cubs home as winners. 8-5 here at Wrigley. April 24th, 1997. So let's put this one in the books. Let's get our pitchers. So Cordova with the loss, Traxel with the win. That was on the 24th. Okay. Save. Let's get the box score in case I need that later. Let's see. Any major accomplishment in that game? No major feats, but the Cubs do win 8-5 and 3 home runs on the day. Dunston, McRae, and Sosa. No ballpark home runs, even though it's pretty crazy. So Traxel is going to get the player of the game. 8 innings, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Sammy Sosa had that big 3-run home run too. So Sosa and Traxel take on the Pirates. So we're going to put away APBA baseball for the moment. And then now we are going to switch fields over to, I've never done this before. I don't think I've seen it done on YouTube. I'm going to switch things over to APBA football. This is kind of crazy, but we're going to try to pull this off. So we are going to go, like I said, it was going to be a APBA frenzy this evening. So what we're going to do is we have ready to go the 1972 Cincinnati Bengals, led by Ken Anderson, are going to visit RFK Stadium to take on the 1976 Washington Redskins. So I'm going to roll dice here to I'm going to roll dice. I'm going to do a couple of things kind of crazy here. I'm just going to play a quarter. But I'm going to get, if you give me a moment, I'm going to get my Stratomatic field out. All right, I'm going to mark down downs and the time with this little marker here. Let's go down time. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to roll for the kickoff here. So Cincinnati and Washington roll. So Cincinnati roll first. They roll 11. So it looks like Washington's going to toss. Oh, they roll 11. Unbelievable. 66. 16. So Cincinnati wins the toss. I'm going to use this Stratomatic feel because I kind of like it. I like it because it has a timer on it. So we're going to kick off from the 30 here. So let's say Washington's going to receive the kick. So let's get the kickoff guy for Cincinnati. That's Malman. Let's see what we could do here. Okay, let's see who the return guys are for the Redskins. So I got Brian Fryer back and Eddie Brown. All right, here we go. That's a 54. On a K column is a 19. Yeah, hope we'll find my boards. Play this straight basic. Okay, let's see if you can win this. So we're just using some old boards here for this, just for fun. So let's say 19. So that's going to go 67 to the 09. Kick off on the 30. Okay, so it's 7 yards deep, so I'll take it a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 20. Okay, let's line up the, both teams are on B index. So here's who we have for the Redskins offense. I've got quarterbacks Joe Theismann. Let me just get my skill guys in here. Okay, their offense is going to be Joe Theismann. Halfbacks Mike Thomas. Fullbacks John Riggins. Receivers Roy Jefferson. Tight ends Gene Fugit. And the receivers Frank Grant. All right, so in addition to the Strat field, I'm going to use the Strat play calling, solitaire play calling, just because I like that too. Get that out. I'm kind of going to manipulate this to APBA, so let's get the play call first, and then we'll use the defensive cards too. So let's see. All right, so for defense, you have to get how much higher the defense is to the offense. So the Redskins offense is a 36. And the Bengals defense is a 39. So Bengals are 3 points better on defense, is +3 over the Redskins offense. They're going to use a +3 defense card. We'll get that out. Okay, so we're going to call our play. Then we're going to know if it's a run or a pass. Then we're going to roll for defense. Then we're going to roll for the result and see what we get. So 1st and 10. That was a half a play. That was 15 seconds. All right. So let's go. Let's call the play. 8 on a 1st and 10 is a let's say medium pass to their number 1 receiver, who we'll say is Jefferson. So use an A. So we have pass play. Defense answer with a 16, so we read AS. Okay, so we're looking at A index, S alignment. Joe Theismann to Roy Jefferson. So it's 23. Is a 29. That's going to be a sack. AS is a B, loss of 9 yards. Back down to 11. 2nd down and 19. That is a full play. Okay, next. Okay, let's roll dice. See, the play is 66. That's a 12. So this can go long past our number 1 receiver. So this will be long to let's put the +3 card out of here. Let's get the receiver card on here. So Theismann will be going to Jefferson on a long pass, 2nd and 19. Okay, let's check the defense. Defense rolls a 61 under P, so that's a BS. Now Jefferson's a B, so it'll stay a B. So this will be read BS long to Jefferson. BS long to Jefferson. Okay, he needs to get a low number here to get a completion. So he's looking for like a 5 or less result for Theismann. Oh, he might have got it. 15 is a note. 9. That's incomplete. 3rd down. 15 seconds off the clock. Okay, 3rd and long. Let's go. See what the play call is. 3rd and long. 45-9. So that's a flat pass. That's a short pass to our number 2 receiver. We'll say Frank Grant's our number 1. So we'll say Jefferson is number 2. So we'll keep it with Jefferson here. We're going to go short pass to Roy Jefferson, who's our number 2. Let's roll for defense. 35 says a CS. So Jefferson's a B. So we read B index, S alignment, short pass, 3rd and long. Short pass, 3rd and long. 15, Theismann 9 on a BS. He's pushed back to 9 on a BS is complete for 8 yards to Jefferson. Out to the 19, but that is a 4th down for the Redskins, as they cannot muster anything against the Bengals. Let's knock 30 seconds off. Make it 14:30. And let's call out the punt unit here for the Redskins. Punting for Washington will be Mike Bragg. Okay, Mike Bragg back to punt. Who's going to receive here for the... Gets one of their defense guys. It's like Lamar Parrish or something. All right, so we have Tommy Casanova and Lamar Parrish back. So we'll say Tommy Casanova is back there for the 72 Bengals. Mike Bragg's going to punt. 51 on a PAK is a 6 punt. Let's see, he's from the 19. Punts at 44 yards to the 10. So 1, 11, 21, 31, 41. 2, 3, so possession at the 38 by the D11. Okay, and Tommy Casanova is going to be able to return this. Possession of 38. $54 is a P column 27. That is a fair catch. Okay, 1st and 10. 15 seconds off. All right, and that'll bring in Ken Anderson and the Bengals. All right, for the Cincinnati Bengals, who we have? We have Ken Anderson, Essex Johnson, halfback, number 1 back. Doug Dresser's number 2 back. He's an AB receiver. Charlie Joyner, he's our number 2 receiver. Chip Myers will be number 1 receiver. Bob Trumpy's they're all both A's there. That's big. All right. Roll some dice, call some plays. All right, so ball is 1st and 10. Bengals at the 38. All right, and the defense, 39 to 37. So the Redskins defense is +2, so they're going to be on a +2 card, even matchup here. Okay, so let's get the play. Let's call it in. 1st and 10, 12. That is going to be a long pass to the number 1 receiver. That's Ken Anderson. That'll be a long pass to Chip Myers right out of the gate. Ken Anderson looking downfield. defense on this play. It's a 45 on a pass is a BS as we read A index S alignment. 61 is a 12. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Okay, let's go 2nd and 10. Let's see what the call is going to be for. That's going to be a short pass to the tight end. Short pass to the tight end. Tight end is Bob Trumpy. He's an A. So we have 2nd and 10. Short pass to Trumpy. Let's see what defense does. 53 is a CS. This will be read BS. Short to Trumpy. All right, BS short to Trumpy. 43 is a 27. Let's get a scramble on a C index. Outside run to Ken Anderson. 43 is a 28. On a CS, 28. It's a loss of 6. Oh my. The Redskins defense. Stout takes down Ken Anderson for a loss of 6, sack. Okay, that brings up 3rd and long for the Bengals. Let's see what the play call is. Long pass to number 2 receiver. I'm going to cut back as long passes here. I'm going to roll again. If it's like 5 or 6, 1 through 4 be medium, 5, 6 long. So we're going to go medium to number 2. That was Charlie Joyner. Okay, so Ken Anderson's going to go medium to Joyner. Third and long. Let's put that in the books. 3rd and long. Defense medium to Joyner. 35 and CS. So this we read BS. BS medium to Charlie Joyner. 62 is a 14. BS medium is incomplete. 15 seconds off the clock. And the Bengals are going to have to punt 3. Neither team can muster a first down. So let's pull out the punter for Cincinnati. That's going to be Dave Lewis. And back to receive for the Redskins will be Eddie Brown. Okay. 25, Dave Lewis is a 6. Six punt. It is a 44 D10. So go 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice kick down to the 24-yard line. We'll have a chance to receive. Return to Eddie Brown. 66, look out. That's a P, that's a 1. He may take this to the house. 1 as a punt return touchdown. Eddie Brown. 66-1. TATBP, using P column. 1, that is a touchdown. Redskins. And we will all hail the Redskins. Okay, so let's go Mark Mosley, a young Mark Mosley out to get the extra point, 26. K column's a 40. That's good. Okay, and it is 7-0 Redskins. Okay, Mosley is going to kick off here. Mosley's going to kick off. See who my return guys again were. It was Lamar Parrish. My other return guy was. Who is the OA for areas? BJ Jackson. Bernard Jackson. Bernard Jackson. Let's start. We're only using a shaker here. Okay, so kicking off for the Redskins will be Mosley. Back to receive, we got Lamar Parrish and BJ Jackson. $14 is a 30 on a P column, 34, 62 to the A. 10, 20, 62. Okay, possession at the 8 to the A, so that is to Bernard Jackson. $54 is a K column 25 on a kick return. Brings it back 13 out to the 21. 15 seconds off the clock. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 Bengals at the 21-yard line. Go right to left. Okay, let's see what the play is here. That's a 7. Okay, let's call that an inside run. Their number 1 running back, who we're going to say is Essex Johnson. Let's go inside run, Essex Johnson. $66, look out. He's an outside runner too. So 66 is a 3. That's an outside run. 3 is a 20-yard pickup for Essex Johnson. Big time run, 1st and 10. All right, let's call play here. On a 1st and 10 is a end run number 2 running back. So, okay, we'll give Dressler the end run. Okay, we're going to go outside run Dressler. Let's check the defense. 33, so they pick that up, so it's a CG outside. CG outside. 4-yard gain, Dressler. Moves up 2nd and 6. Roll for the play. 10 on a 2nd and 6. Is a end run, number 2 back. So again, we're going to go outside Dressler. Check the defense. D6, that'll be AS. So we're at A index, S alignment outside. AS outside Dressler, 51-17. AS outside is good for 10 yards. And another Bengals first down. Down to inside Redskins territory at the 47. All right, let's go 32-5 on a 1st and 10. That is a long pass, number 1 receiver. Let's roll again. 1 through 4 is medium, 5, 6 long. Okay, so let's go medium to number 1 receiver. That'll be Bob Chip Myers. So Ken Anderson, Chip Myers. This will be ready. Let's see the defense. 45 on a pass. BS. This will be read AS. AS medium to Chip Myers. .21 Ken Anderson is a 16. Is incomplete. That'll be 2nd down. Okay, 2nd down and 10. Check the play. It's 9. So that is a short pass, number 2 receiver. Okay, short pass, Charlie Joyner. 12, they pick that up. CD says we're a BD short to Joyner. .23 BD short. Oh, 6 yards intercepted by the D6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Intercepted the 41 by the D6. That is D2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the linebacker, Brad Dusick. He's going to roll in his R column. 25 as on an R column, to 25 on the interception return. Let's see how far he brings it back. 25 on an INT return is a no gain, but Redskins take over on the interception at the 41, their own 41-yard line, leading this game 7-0. Okay, let's put Deuce X card back. Deuce X card back. Okay. So Joe Theismann brings him back out here. Okay, let's call the play. Go to the +2. Defense, 4. This is a 6. Short pass, #1 receiver. It's going to be Frank Grant. Okay, so Theismann's going short to Grant. Let's roll for the defense. 44. As we read BD, so they picked that up. So we read Grant's an A, so we read up to AD short. AD short to Frank Grant. 63 is a 32. AD short. Is incomplete with an injury. Can't see who got injured there. Number 8 player. Even. Even's on the defense. So Cincinnati defense, someone's injured. Let's see who the injury is on. 9. D7 for Cincinnati. Okay, that is Ron Pritchard. Okay, he's a J4. He might be out for the game. 42 is a 6. Remainder quarter plus 1 quarter. All right. Good news, though, for the... He's their worst rated guy. He's a 2. So we got to bring in a 2 linebacker to replace Pritchard. Doug Adams. Kenny Avery. We're bringing Kenny Avery. Okay, no change in the points. Backup is in there, incomplete. Sets up 3rd and long here for the Redskins. That is a end run, outside run, number 2 running back. So Thomas is a 1, Riggins. So Riggins is a 4. So I'm going to change that to an inside run to Riggins. Since he is an inside runner. Let's go inside run, 3rd and 10. John Riggins, 51 is an 8. That is good on a, I'm going to roll. They'll say the 51 was a defense roll, so it's around AG. Also an 8, so 8 AG is good for 5 yards for Riggins. 4th down, and that is another punting situation for the Redskins. Mike Bragg back to punt. Okay, Mike Bragg. Let's punt this away. Then we'll see who gets it. 21 on a K column is a 12. Yards to D10. Start the 46. Possession at the 16 by the D10. The TA, that will be I'm going to call it after this play because I can't find these cars. There are cars all over the place here. I like to be a little more organized in this when I play, but we'll finish this one play and we'll call it a video. TA. I cannot find who the Bengals TA is. He's in here. Yep, Casanova. Okay, Tommy Casanova with possession. 41 is a TAP, says a 28. All that for a loss of 1. Possession at the 15, and that is it. That'll be 15 seconds off the clock. So 8:45 left in the first, and the score is 7-0. 76 Redskins over 72 Bengals. Hope you enjoy a little APBA frenzy this evening. Got a little football in. You see, it wasn't real organized with the football, so it was going a little bit longer, but yeah, I could be a lot more faster with that. If I wasn't videoing and I just have my cards on my sheets, it would be going a lot faster. So have a good night, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.